friends. Today we are doing page 97, 99, and 100 in our reading workbook. Hope you're starting out your day great, or maybe you're ending your day great. So we are going to read a story. Mrs. Hagen's going to read it to you. And as we're reading, what we're going to be talking about today is when we're done reading it, we want to write a conclusion or what we thought the story was about. Okay, so as I'm reading, I want you to think about that. Okay? All right, the name of our short story here is On the Trail. As you can see, this is taking place on May 28th, 1849. So a long time ago, right? Over 100 years ago in Independence, Missouri. And it's a letter to Jack. Here we go. Dear Jack, my family leaves for the Oregon Trail in a few days to start a new life out west. Since you are my best friend, I decided to write you a letter describing the trip so far. First, we took a boat from St. Louis to Independence, Missouri. While we were in town, we gathered food and water that we believe will last the entire journey. There are many other families traveling with us. Some, like our family, wants to buy land in Oregon. I'm right here. Others are headed for the California gold fields. We are glad that we aren't alone, because we must protect ourselves from wild animals and other dangers. Right here. It is spring now. The journey west is over 2,000 miles by wagon train. We worry because we might have to travel over the winter months. We have packed plenty of warm clothes, blankets, and coats for the trip. Hopefully we'll be fine. Your friend, Nate. All right, so let's read our directions at the bottom, starting right here. Complete the idea support map. It's like a little map when you do a map about a story. You guys have done those before. Draw a conclusion about travel on the Oregon Trail. Write complete sentences. Now, I am going to say that we're only going to write one sentence in each of these guys because there is not a ton of room, is there? Okay. So go ahead and number that. That didn't show up very good. All right, and your conclusion is like, what can you conclude after hearing that story? What can you conclude about traveling on the Oregon Trail? So one sentence about what it's like to travel on the trail. There are lots of things in here where they talked about how it would be and things that they did. So write one of those, okay? And then we're going to write some details that made you come to that conclusion. Okay, whatever your conclusion is, write that first, and then just write two sentences that are going to help support that. Okay, I don't want to do this for you because there isn't a lot to do. I mean, I don't want to help you too much. Okay, so conclusion first. All right. Okay, that means what happened in the story. What was it like? Right here. Conclusion about travel on the trail. And then two things that happened that support that, okay? I think you can do it. 3 sentences, guys, all right? So finish this page. Remember, when we write complete sentences like they're asking us to, we always have a capital letter and what else? Do you know? We need to have some sort of ending mark, okay? It might be an exclamation mark, it might be a period, it might be a question mark, all right? And then when you are ready, meet me on page 99. All right, here we are. And guess what? Antonyms. Every single person remembers antonyms from 3rd grade, I bet. I'm hoping, okay? Because in 3rd grade, we learned about antonyms and synonyms. Today, we're doing antonyms, which is opposites. I need you to write that up here. Okay. And you will probably remember from last year that synonyms means the same, a word that means the same, but today we are doing opposites. So let's read our words. Honest, genuine, thoughtful, ashamed, borrow, guilty, healthy, and local. So it says, here's the directions. Read each sentence, rewrite each using one of the antonyms above. Okay? My wallet is made from fake leather. All right, so they're not going to tell us the word necessarily, guys. So I need to find a word where up here in the box there's an opposite. Okay? Our first one is going to be fake. What is the opposite of fake leather? Just like if you buy a baseball glove and it's not real leather, okay, what would be the opposite of fake? And it's a word that you maybe don't know as well. Genuine. Genuine is the opposite of fake because it's more real. Now, it says rewrite each sentence, okay? I'm going to make a new rule here for those people watching the video because, of course, we all watch the video, okay? I am going to say that we can just write the word on the line. So nice, Mrs. Hagen, isn't she? So then I would go ahead and I would write genuine on the line. All right. So the first step is to find the word. Okay, I'm going to check that one off because I used it. Okay. So I was proud when I threw the baseball through my neighbor's window. Who sees a word that would mean the opposite of something in the sentence? I'm going to give you a hint that it's proud. Okay. So I want you to find a word up on top that is the opposite of proud. Think about our words. Okay. And number 3, we went shopping at a distant mall. That means it's far away. That's a harder word too. Well, it kind of is like distance learning, right? But they're at a distant mall, which is not close to them. So if I was in Farmington, I might go to a local restaurant, okay? Local. That was maybe a little bit harder one. So Mrs. Hagen helped you with that one. All right, so that leaves you with, you're going to be using every word in the box on the rest of the sentences. And also, of course, don't forget number 2, okay? And when you are done with that, meet me on the next page. All right, fun page, right? We like crossword puzzles, right? Complete the puzzle by writing the basic word for the clue. Fun. All right, important things about crosswords is that we need to make sure that we are doing our across and down. So the words that are across go across, and then we have some down clues as well. All right, so you need to read the clue and then find a word on the list that goes with it. All right, so unkind is our first clue for across. Unkind. Let's look at our list. Another cool thing about crosswords is that you need to make sure, because I'm on one across right now, that I'm looking for a word that has 5 letters, aren't I? It's kind of like a clue. If you're unkind, you might be what? I see a word. Has anyone else spotted it yet? Let's read through them. Spark, prepare, cheer, tear, scarf, scare, repair, earring, scarce. That means there's not very much of something. Weird, sharp, rear, spare, like a spare tire, gear, hairy, compare, alarm, harsh, upstairs, and square. All right, so who saw the word before me. Okay, I was looking at number 18, harsh. Was anyone else looking at that? If I'm unkind to somebody, I'm harsh to them. Okay, so I want you to do the rest of those on your own, and you should be good to go. And so then you would go up, guys, and you would write harsh in here, right? Guess we should have done that. All right, so you might want to do all the across ones first, then move on to the down ones. That's up to you. Okay, so good luck. Thanks, guys.